Welcome to the Sam livecast, everyone. Happy Monday. I'm happy to be here. It's been a long weekend. Well, it hasn't really been a long weekend, but it's been Actually, it was a fucking long weekend because of something that happened in Kelly. I'm going to tell the story. Please don't give any of it away. Please. Kelly has a habit of saying one component of a story, just blurting something out. Oh, did Sam tell you that the chickens all hatched? And I was going to build up this long, dramatic, very interesting story. And now everybody starts with the knowledge that the chickens hatched.
Okay, I know we're all excited to get into what we're talking about today, but just remind people who we are and what we do.
It's the Sam Livecast. Mm-hmm. You're watching us on the samlivecast.com. Mm-hmm. Unless you're watching us on iTunes or Ustream or listening to us on Stitcher Audio. And you can follow along with us or follow along with the people that are following along by going to facebook.com/Sam the Cooking Guy.
Interact with us all. We're all here.
I think I put too much powder on. I feel really white.
No,
is it just that monitor?
You're
Max,
good.
You wear powder?
Stop it. Max told me I looked a little greasy. Or he said powder, Dad.
So what powder?
I just my little compact.
Your makeup?
We're going through a heat wave here.
It's hot as ass in San Diego.
Yeah, I think it's just your monitor. You're good. You look great.
Because I look green here. I think I look okay in that.
You look fantastic.
Doesn't matter. Thank you. So I'm Sam. That's Kelly. Also, Mrs. Cooking Guy. Mm-hmm. She will answer questions for you if you ask them on Facebook. In the back is Max and Lynn pushing buttons, making things happen, reacting. I can say, somebody can say, oh, what about those certain type of dill pickles? And Lynn will pull up those certain type of dill pickles, and we can all have a discussion about it. You can't interact with any other cooking show. You can't. Try sending Rachel frickin' Ray a letter and see what happens. You think she's going to stop in the middle of her shit to talk about it? She's not. Those little sausage fingers are working 100 miles an hour to get through the 4,000 shows she shoots a week. And I only say that because, of course, I'm jealous of her celebrity, but whatever, who cares?
Well, let's just see. Could you be a little upset today because of what happened last weekend?
Oh, yeah, I'm going to get to that.
Okay.
No, I don't. It's not that I'm upset. I don't understand it. I don't understand things like that happening in the world. You know what I was watching today? I have the TV on in the background while I'm working, and that United 93 movie was on about 9/11. Mm-hmm. And it's about the one plane that they're able to do something and they crash into the ground. I know the story. We all know the story. We all know the events of that day. And yet I found myself getting so mad at what had gone on that day. People could hate someone so bad that, and the anger that, of course they were just actors, but the anger that these guys had in the movie against us, the West, was so intense. I got anxiety. I felt my heart beating, racing while I was sitting here watching. I had to turn it off a couple times and stop. Wow. It really bothered me. It really bothered me.
It's an emotional movie for sure.
It is. Yeah, I can't imagine. I can't imagine. But that's not what we're going to talk about. Just let me say, before I forget, Urban Solace, one of our favorite restaurants in San Diego, and a dear friend of mine, chef, is Matt Gordon. He has two restaurants, Urban Solace and Solace in the Moonlight Lounge in Encinitas. Urban Solace is turning 5 this coming Sunday.
5?
Wow.
5. I can't believe it.
No, really?
Yeah.
Urban
5th
Solace,
anniversary on the 19th.
That's the one in North Park, for those that don't know.
That's the one in North Park. So there's a thing that starts at 6 o'clock for the public. You can go.
Hey, and for the people that are in San Diego, Urban Solace we consider is like one of those restaurants. I know Matt's our friend, but it's one of those restaurants that you just kind of recommend your friends to go to when they're in town. Mm-hmm.
It's absolutely one of the and you know what? And I find whenever I say to somebody, "Have you been to Urban Solace?" they always say yes, and we love it. Mm-hmm. It's that kind of place.
Yeah, it's a place everybody
loves
to go to.
Matt's has become a good friend over the past few years because of some events that we do together.
I just want to point something out that I just noticed on their website really quickly, and tell me if you've seen this trend in a lot of the restaurants that you go to. Yeah. Look at right there. It says, join us on Sundays for our Bluegrass Brunch.
Yes.
I've noticed a lot of restaurants hosting
doing
brunches now on Sundays, Sunday brunch.
I think they do. Well, you know what? Look, here's the deal. A restaurant has this many hours a day. Mm-hmm. you want to be maximizing what goes on in those hours. Mm-hmm. So you've got that, and you've also got people people, look, we've just all become more food happy, more food savvy. I won't say we've become foodies, because not everybody's a foodie. Mm-hmm. And if you watch the live cast, you know I consider Lynn a foodie. I don't consider any of the rest of us a foodie.
I'm not.
I'm certainly not a foodie.
I love food. But
There's a difference between being a foodie and loving food and liking to eat. I love food. I like to eat, and clearly I like to cook. Lynn's really interested in sort of like all of it. And he knows these things. I put a picture on the Facebook the other day. What day was it, Lynn? Saturday,
yeah.
Of the Shishito Peppers that I got at Specialty Produce. And I sent you the shot of it. And I didn't even say what it was. And you're like, yo, man, Blistered Shishitos. I love those. So Lynn is a foodie. He knows, like, I go to him for, questions I have about food. But we've all just become more aware. We want better. And what's not fun about going out for brunch?
By the way, man.
By the way, nice picture I took.
That's a great picture.
Yeah, you see, you're kissing my ass now about it, because when I said earlier, well, wasn't it a nice picture? You went, yeah, good shot.
See, okay, look, man, when you try to fish for compliments and I'm like kind of taken like off guard, I'm like, oh yeah, it was a good shot. You're like, oh, that's it? No, when you sent me that email or the text or whatever over the weekend, I looked at it and I was like, wow, this is a really good picture. And I actually didn't check Facebook. I thought you just sent me a picture of.
I see.
Well,
I did. I put it on the Facebook for everybody else, but I sent you my own personal copy of that shot, because clearly I was hoping for you to go, look, I respect the F out of your photography. Lynn takes pictures out of everything that we cook, and you can go to the website, samlivecast.com, and look at. You can go to the episodes, and they're all there. If you go to, what's the one that just has the food pictures?
Recipes.
By the way, you're a little behind in some of them, but that's okay.
Yeah, I am behind.
Yeah. If you go to just recipes, you'll just see the shit right there. Look at, come on, you can scroll down and you can see, most of the things that we've cooked. Click on, we'll take you to the. We've done so much.
It's ridiculous.
I don't know who's doing this. I don't know what other shows are doing this, but. So I respect the hell out of it. Oh my God, the carne asada fries. I respect the hell out of what you do. And of course, it's like, hey, Lynn, look at my picture. Maybe you're going to like it. What did I get? Blistered Shishitos. Awesome. Nothing about my skills. And then even now, even during the pre-live when I said, how about that picture? You go, yeah, it's good what you can do with your little iPhone. Why you got to minimize?
Oh, your iPhone is little compared to my camera, man.
I know.
Have you
wasn't
seen
the
my camera?
size thing. It was.
Yeah, but our zucchini trumps your camera.
Apparently, giant ass of a horse dick of a zucchini over there.
We'll show everybody when we hop in the kitchen.
Okay, so here's the deal. So our youngest Zach is going to college 1 week tomorrow, Boulder. And Saturday night was a party at another parent's house for seven boys, Zach being one, and 6 other boys that have all grown up together and have been extremely close. They see each other all the time. So one of the parents said, we want to have a little dinner at our house for the parents and these boys, just because it's the last time that they'll all be together, because now, starting tomorrow, the first of this group starts going away. Christopher tomorrow, Cal.
Yes.
Goes away to school.
To what school?
SMU.
Got it.
So it's an exciting time. It's a sad time, and they wanted to have this dinner, so we go, and it's fun. And there's some drinking, and everybody's having fun, and
the parents are drinking.
Parents are drinking, and everybody's having fun, and I pull into the driveway. It's a long driveway, and I pull in, and at some point, one of the boys all leave, and they're not going to stay the whole night. They've had enough of the parents, so they come. One of the boys comes and says, Sam, could I get you to move your car? And I say, you know what, actually, my key's in the car. I never leave my key in the car, ever. I always lock my car. I mean, if I don't lock it, I take the key because, I felt like I was in a pretty safe driveway. I left the key in the car on the floor because Kelly and I had to have a conversation earlier that day about when they grew up, her whole family's style. There was 6 kids, and at one point, 6 kids were living in the house, or however many kids were living in the house, and the parents. And when they would get out of the car, they would turn off the ignition, take the key out of the slot, and just drop it on the floor. Driver's floor, that's where their keys always were. So we have this conversation. Now we go over to this parent's house. We roll in the driveway. And whatever. I just take my key and I drop it on the floor. We go in. And a few hours later, one of the boys comes and says, Sam, can you move your car? I go, actually, the keys in the car, it's on the floor. Just move it and put it back. They go, fine. So they do that. So about an hour after all the boys leave, Kelly and I go to leave, and we walk outside. My car's completely locked. Go. Whichever kid moved it, locked it, and now the key is in the car locked.
Let me interject really quickly.
Yeah.
I just want to tell all the live casters out there that you should all be paying attention pretty carefully to this story, because I kind of want to discuss certain scenarios that could have taken place at the end of this. So just make sure you guys go to facebook.com/SamTheCookingGuy to participate in this discussion.
Okay, there's a stupid scenario already that will take place at the end of this that I can talk about. Whatever.
Continue.
Right? So we go, the car's locked. And now we're screwed because the key's in the car, whatever. So one of the dads, Mike, says, hey, I'll drive you guys home. You can get the spare key and come back. I go, perfect. So we go. Mike drives us back here. I get out of the car. Kelly gets out of the car, get the spare key. I've had a couple of cocktails, so it's probably best for me not to go back. Kelly goes back. I take the dogs out to pee. I go upstairs. I'm just starting to get changed, unbuttoning a shirt or whatever. It's about 20 minutes later, and it's close. And I hear a guy's voice go, Sam! And I come to the top of the stairs, and it's Mike. And I go, Mike, what are you doing here? He goes, your car's gone. I go, what? He goes, your car's missing. I go, what do you mean my car's missing? 15 minutes ago, we were standing right there going, damn, the key's in there. It's locked. He goes, your car's not there. Kelly and I drove back. The car's gone. Stolen. I go, how could it be? So I get in his car. We drive the 5 minutes over to the house. As we pull down the street, 2 cop cars. Get out of the car. Of course, there is my car is gone. It's not there. And now everybody's standing around. The cops are there. They're asking all the questions. And we're explaining the whole story over and over and over. And they say, sounds like kids joyriding. Because they understand that there were 7 boys there. And I'm saying, look, I understand the instinct to jump to that because that's what you guys see. I'm just telling you, this group of kids, and I don't want to sound like the parent that goes, oh, never my child, never my child. But I was basically saying never my child or his friends. This group is tight enough with themselves and the families that they would not do that to one of the parents. Plus, they were all 7 of them were over at one of the other kids' houses, whose parents were here, all over the other kids' houses, hanging out. So if the car was there, Zach would have known and Zach would have said. Zach would not have allowed this to have happened to his parents' car.
Yeah.
So we end up staying there till what time, Kel?
1:30.
1:30. I call the BMW people because they have the car's got what's it called? GPS.
GPS, yeah.
I assume they can just do this. Oh, hang on, Mr. Zion. Oh yes, it's at 3rd and Elm Street. They don't do that. They're a little like we can't do anything without a police report. I go, you're talking to me. Just tell me where my car is. We can't do that. Blah blah blah. You need the police report. All right.
They don't want any vigilantes chasing down people on their own.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, that is actually what
really?
it is.
They probably have a really
That's what they
strict
said.
protocol.
Okay,
to do
fine.
that kind of
So
stuff.
I get the police report. He gives me the number. I give it to them. I imagine they're going to find the car in like 30 seconds. We get driven home, and the last thing the police say is, we will call you when we find the car.
Huh.
They're quite confident. I wake up that morning at 6:30, Sunday morning. I am like this. Sleep. Eyes pop open. I'm instantly pissed. Because not only is now my car stolen, missing, but Kelly's key to her car was in my car. So now her car key is missing.
Oh.
And she can't find her spare. Have you found it yet?
No, but that's all your guys' fault.
That's not my fault. I don't take your
Max,
spare.
do you have it by any chance?
No,
Okay.
what?
So now we've
Oh, I
got,
have
right,
it.
my car missing, Kelly's keys in my car. So now we have 2 cars we can't drive. And I lie there for a couple of minutes and look around the room, and I'm so pissed and so upset about this. I turn on the TV. I got to watch something to take my mind off this. I turn on the television. There's not much on at 6:30 Sunday morning.
No, there's not. Yeah.
CBS Sunday morning doesn't start till 7 o'clock.
Oh.
I'm watching TV. 2 minutes, 3 minutes. It's at 20 to 7. My phone rings. I look, and it says blocked call. I go, shit, I should answer this. Could be the cops. I go, hello? Sam? This is Officer Clevenger. Well, I was with you last night. I go, yes. He goes, we found your car. You found my car? What? Where is it? He goes, it's on, certain street. I go, that's funny because that's the street where the house is. But it's a long street. So, could be anywhere there. I go, I should come over there? He goes, you should come over there. I go, good. So we get in the car. Oh, we have to borrow a car. We have to go across the street
Right.
to Peter's house and borrow. Fortunately, Peter was out walking his dogs.
7 a.m.
6:40 a.m.
Wow.
6:45 at this point, and borrow his 5-speed Mustang that sounds like when he starts it. Sounds like a boat. Lots of power, stick shift. We borrow that. It was his midlife crisis car.
Oh. You got some nice neighbors, man.
I do.
Yeah.
We said, we'll take the minivan. He goes, that's kind of dirty. Take my car. So we take his car. We drive over there. We're driving up the street, up this hill towards the street. And the house where we were was to the left. And I know we're going to get up there and turn right and go down to wherever. And I'm imagining somebody just ditched the car on the street somewhere. But I'm looking at the numbers on the street signs. I go, no, Kelly, we're not turning right. We're turning left. We get up to the street. I turn left. I go 3 houses. It starts to curve a little bit. There's my car in the driveway where it was the night before.
What?
It had been returned.
Jesus.
The key's still in it. It's been ransacked a little bit. The engine, and this is my doing. I put my hand on the hood and I went, I saw this in a movie once. It's still warm. Police said it couldn't have been here more than 15 minutes or so. And he goes, when we got on shift this morning, we were told that this had happened. He goes, so you don't have a lot to do right away, so you go and you start looking around. He goes, we were literally just looking around, thinking we'd see the car on a side street, imagining it was just kids joyriding. Never imagining we would find it in the driveway. When he saw the car, he called, because of the license plate, he called back into the police station. He goes, was this car stolen? Because here it is where it was supposed to be stolen from.
It's like you're playing a trick on them.
It's like we're playing a trick on them. I got a phone call from the police last night at 10:30, a message saying, this is one of the officers that was there Saturday night, and we understand you found the car again. Was it really stolen, or what? Was it joyriding like we thought? So it had to be kids. I said to Kelly on the way over there, it's in this neighborhood. If it was real car thieves, it would be gone.
Yeah.
It wouldn't still be in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
I never imagined at that point it would be in front of the house.
But they were bad kids because remember 2 other cars in that cul-de-sac that evening. One had a wallet stolen from it, and then the other was ransacked.
And so here's the thing. Bad kids, but bad kids with a conscience? What are they?
No, that's what I don't understand.
And so, you know what? I think they're little pieces of shit no matter what.
Yes.
Do you know? So the aggravation, the time of us. But forget about us.
Here's what's
Making the cops spend all 3-4 hours on this when they can be doing other things?
here's what's unexplainable to me.
And they stole some shit out of my car.
Yeah, I can't believe that they decide that they're going to have a conscience and return the car, and then they're not just going to return the car, they're going to bring it to the exact same spot.
It's unbelievable.
They could have
I
left
don't
it
get
on
it.
any street
Don't
within
you
a 5-mile
know-
radius, and that would have been sufficient.
Honestly.
Why did they bring it back to the exact
here's the
spot?
deal. Here's the deal. I would like to, look, if if I find out through kids' Facebooks or whatever it is, somebody calls me and says, Sam, it was Joseph Smith. He did it.
We're going to go get him.
I will turn him into the police. But if Joseph Smith or Joseph Smith's parents call up and go, so we know who did it, I'll say this. Your child has issues they need to deal with, but I would like to interview them right here. I want to know.
Oh my God.
That would be great.
What goes into that head? How does that process work? Was that like a drunken, stupid thing? See, here's what I think. Kelly and I talked about this. I think that one of the kids that was responsible for moving my car very casually could have said to a friend, I just moved this guy's car in my house, and it's weird. Old people are weird these days. They don't actually lock their car. The guy just leaves the key of the car on the floor of the driver's seat. And now you can hear that being relayed to, like Indian tribal drums, right? War drums. You can hear that being relayed to kid to kid to kid to kid till it finally hits the bad kid. And the kid goes, I'm going to take the... But so what happens? The kid comes, he's been drinking. He grabs the car, he goes for a drive, and he's drunk, and he parks it a block away from his house. He goes home and he passes out, and he wakes up at 6 o'clock that morning, and he goes, oh, shit, I got to take that car back. What was I doing? What was I thinking last night?
No.
What was it?
No, dude,
You take the car back to where you stole it from?
It's
Because technically that was stealing. I want to ask those questions. What were you thinking?
Just because you returned it doesn't mean you didn't steal it.
I'm saying it was stolen. I just want to know what the thought process was.
So if you know who stole Sam's car, facebook.com/Sam the Cooking Guy.
Yes, please. You can call into the show and tell us right
No,
now,
you can't
and you'll
call
be
in a show.
exonerated.
Blake is blaming our children.
Oh,
Why?
God.
I think it was Blake.
And here's the question. Max, let me ask you this.
Yes.
So put yourself in your brother's position. So Max's brother is 18.
Uh-huh.
Max is 24. So put yourself at 18, right?
Mm-hmm.
Imagine you find out who did it.
Yes.
You're Zach. You're 18. You're there that night. You find out who did it.
Mm-hmm.
Would you tell me?
It depends.
What was interesting what you just did, you went like this.
Here's the thing. It was not anybody that's none of Zach's friends did that. They're all 18. They all have cars, and they all have for 2 years. They're not going to get any satisfaction from going on a joyride.
You know what?
It's a good point.
That's a
good point.
There's a very good chance it could have been something like 13, 14, 15-year-olds that are unlicensed, and then for them, then the joyride is exhilarating and cool.
Well, by the way, but thankfully they were a decent 13, 14, or 15-year-old driver because they didn't screw it up. They stole that. What is that thing, Kelly? Was it an iPod?
Yeah, it was an iPod.
The little iPod thing that I had. They stole that. And I had I don't remember which one it was. I know I had a gift card to either a restaurant or like a Target or something in the glove
Okay, what are the
box.
odds of this? You always have Sam the Cooking Guy business cards kind of
Right.
all over your car.
Yeah.
Somebody easily could have seen those and just been like, "Oh shit, this was the wrong car to steal. Let's
Right.
take it back."
A few people have said that.
Really?
I like this.
Really?
Sandy writes, yeah, bring them to your house and let them case the joint out.
Oh no, but that's what
I'll let the child sit here with a bag over his head or
Listen, Mom
one of
and
those
I-
Mexican wrestling masks.
Listen,
I just want to know.
I have a burlap
Don't you
bag
want to
now.
know?
Yeah, Lynn has a burlap bag. Listen, this is Mom and I were talking about this today. They could have easily, in that few hours while they had the car and you guys were just sleeping at home, they could have just clicked home on the navigation, driven right here
Wait a
to the
sec.
front door.
Forget the fact that the registration's in the car.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh, yeah.
all that night, Mom basically was awake.
Yeah.
I was in a complete anxiety attack.
She's
all
the
night.
she's the worrier.
It's freaky. Wait,
And I
what were you
said,
s-
but we have an alarm and locked doors, and I mean, even if they know where we live, the fact that they have the car is only going to bring them here. It's not going to get them in a house that's locked and alarmed and stuff. No.
Yeah, that's true. I guess they would have access to the garage, but still, that's still not in the house.
They'd have access to the garage. An interesting point, too. You know, I remember hearing years ago about, they say, you go to a restaurant and you valet your car.
Mm-hmm.
They know you're there for at least an hour and a half. You got super unscrupulous valet guy with the little red jacket. Good evening. How are you, ma'am? Nice to see you. Right, take good care of your Maserati if you have a Maserati. I'll take good care of your Dodge truck, whatever you've got. They know you're in for an hour and a half. They very easily could go through the glovey, find the registration, get the address. Probably in the visor is the remote for your garage.
Yeah, go right to the house.
Go right to the house. Oh, that's bad. Now I'm scared.
Stop it.
I'm only kidding. They don't have the card. They don't have any of that stuff. My key, you can't copy my key. You need the electronics that are in the thing.
The kids must have just been shitting their pants when they realized what they did.
And I keep saying it's going to come out. Somebody's going to F up.
I think it's going to come out. I think it's very easily to come out. We live in a closed off enough community that a couple questions to the right people can't keep their mouths shut, especially about something like that. So I think that it's going to come out eventually.
It's so stupid. It's so stupid.
Let's talk about what we're going to be cooking this week.
Wait.
Oh,
No, it's
sorry.
salad week. Salad week. I'm making a baby caprese tonight.
We've been wanting
baby caprese.
We've been wanting salad week for a while.
One of my favorite salads. Wait a second.
Uh-huh.
Well, before I cook, Max,
Mm-hmm.
I need to do the Sam Livecast cooking competition winners.
Yeah, we do.
That has to happen.
Woo!
So here's the thing. We announced the competition. 2 people will cook 2 at a time behind me. Each winner will go towards the semis. There'll be 4 of those. 2 will come out. They'll go to the finale at Fixtures Living in the new kitchen there that they built for me. And now we're going along, and we're not getting any entries. Nothing.
Which was not true.
Nothing. So we got 1, and then we went for a bit, and then I realized that I didn't have the live cast email forwarded to mine. Kelly went and checked it one day, and there was a bunch there. So we ended up with like over 20 or something, which is we're only choosing 8. I'm going to say this, and I don't want to sound like everybody on every competition show. It was very difficult to choose.
It does sound so cliche, but it's so true.
It is.
It was really true.
It was very difficult to choose. And if we didn't choose you, don't feel bad because there's all kinds of reasons that went into whatever ultimately my thinking was that made these decisions. And I'll take the responsibility for it. But we gave our opinions, we chatted, and then the final say was mine. And you can't possibly know everything that's in my head and what made sense and what didn't make sense and how we did in this, blah, 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 whatever. I'm just telling you this. We're so absolutely going to do this again. And this is even before we started it. And I know it's just going to, on a scale of 1 to 100, in the fun part, we're at about an 8. We're going to be at 100 when the whole thing ends. I can't wait for the competition. But if we didn't choose you, Pikachu, please don't feel bad about that.
Really?
Please. What, the Pikachu thing?
Yes.
Well, wasn't that the line in the thing?
Yes, you're right.
And once again, it is so cliche, but we wish we could have picked all of you. It sounds so stupid and cliche, but
Well,
it's
that's actually
true.
not completely true. Actually, there was a couple of people I didn't wish I could.
Okay, I guess you're right. But when I was going through it, I was like, I just thought, wow, there's basically
fine.
every video I watched, I was like, I want to choose this person.
Right. Some people went all out. I mean, and it wasn't just that people went out. It was what they said or what they didn't say or how they did it or how they fit into the mix. There's definitely a mix.
I think exactly. I think we picked a nice diverse group.
So here we are. Look, we will say there's ways to do this, and in my head, clearly one of the ways was I'll send an email to everybody in advance, make sure they can do it. This will happen in the month of September. And I thought, you know what? I don't want to do that. It would be more fun for nobody to know and me just to say who they are on the live cast. They find out the same time everybody else finds out. That to me was fine. So here's what's going to happen. We'll show who all the people are right now, all the 8. There is a chance that when it gets right down to it, somebody says, oh, I just found out I'm going to be out of the country for the month of September. I'm not going to be able to be in. We have 4 people that are backups that we wish could be in the original 8, but just couldn't. So there's a very good chance that one of these, you know how the whole runner-up thing is important in case the first person can't fulfill their duties on the Miss America, whatever. Mm-hmm. It's kind of that. We've chosen 8. If they can't fit into the schedule that we have for the preliminaries, we'll go to the next name down and the next name down. So just because you didn't get chosen, don't send me an email, tell me to fuck off, because then for sure you won't be in if we have to go to the next, you know.
And if you see your friend chosen, let them know.
And be happy for them. Mm-hmm. I already know somebody who said they're not going to be here tonight watching. Will we send emails? Yes, we will send emails to all these people. Because there's certain things that we now need to have from you, apart from a commitment. We need some information. So here we go. All right. You can split screen me, Max. Here we go. Number 1 contestant in no particular order. I will tell you there's 5 women and 3 men of the 8. In no particular order. Number one is.
Say it and I got it. Just say it. Just say it.
You guys are
Number 1 is Carol Vey. There she is. Nice.
God, you just don't.
Congratulations. I didn't know. Well, I guess I thought I would see it first. Carol. Congratulations,
yes, Carol Vey.
Nice. Okay, ready for number 2? Look how she's. Now, by the way, I just have to say this. The pictures that I have of these people were taken off of the videos.
Yes.
So this is literally one of the best. I tried to get a decent shot. Some are so blurry you barely know if you're looking at a man, a woman, or a tree limb. I can't help you. Okay, ready, Maxie?
Yes.
Number 2.
I'll just leave it up. So
from the U.S. Navy, Andy Knowles.
Yeah.
Andy. There we go, Andy.
We got our Navy man.
And I'm quite certain that was shot. It wasn't a very wide shot, but I'm quite certain that was shot on a ship someplace.
Absolutely.
In the galley.
I don't know. It looks like big equipment, doesn't it, like that?
Cool, huh?
Okay, ready? Number 3, from a park in Scripps Ranch, Beth Goslin.
Yes.
That was at an outdoor concert.
Yeah, it was. I liked it.
Yeah.
It was who was it, Kel, that she saw?
The Heroes.
The Heroes.
She was singing the Heroes.
A lot of people put an emphasis on their cocktails, and we really like that.
That's right. Okay, here we go. Number 4, Doug Keeling. You can't tell from this picture, but Doug is at the racetrack.
Yep.
Doug is at the track. I particularly like the fact that he chose to take himself outside of the kitchen. I was kind of interested.
Right up on the railing. It was cool.
Great. Okay, here we go. Terry Bannister, fan of the live cast.
Terry.
And you know what? And we'll show, when we show the videos.
I'm having so much fun with the soundboard back here.
Thank you. The night that each person competes, we will play a little bit of their video. And Terry's was interesting because she goes, here's my kitchen before the live cast, and now, since I've been watching, here's my kitchen after. Mm-hmm. She had olive oil, she had cookbooks, she had black bean garlic sauce. It was great. She is a student of the Sam Livecast.
From the beginning. Thank you, Terry.
Yeah. Next, Heather Walker, who hails from Scottsdale, Arizona, and San Diego. She splits her time. Nice. She doesn't get applause?
Oh, sorry. Yeah. New person. This is new to me, man. The soundboard thing, this is crazy. I even got laughing and stuff.
Yeah, you know what? You'll appreciate Heather's video because she goes, I feel like we share some similarities, and she shows them, and they're very funny.
Sweet.
And how many are we at? I think we have 2 more. Denise Hind. Sorry, Denise, for the blurry picture.
Oh, it's okay.
Her shirt says San Diego State University.
She's a nutrition and food student, I think, right?
Like her, yep. Mm-hmm. Denise, and
Congrats,
I think
Denise.
And I think the last one, super uber blurry, is Don Guzman. And check this out.
Yeah,
Don Guzman is from Stockton, California. So Don has got to get his ass down here.
It's about 10 hours north of San Diego.
Let me just put it this way.
10 hours driving.
The acting in Don's video, some of the worst I've ever seen.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say Oscar worthy.
No. But I really appreciated how far they went to put the video together.
Yes,
it was lots of fun.
Multi-camera work.
Multiple
actors.
Absolutely. So here they are, all of them, just for you to have a look at the Sam Livecast cooking competition competitors, all 8 of them, staring at you from my computer screen. There they are. How fun is this going to be?
Oh, it's going to be so cool.
3 men, 5 women, Everybody brings a little something. And once again, if you didn't get chosen, or as Max used to say when he was little, if you didn't get choosed out, don't feel bad. We love you. We appreciate you sending your stuff in.
And there may be alternates, so.
And there may be alternates. So don't stop watching us now, and don't tell us to F off.
This is going to be amazing. It's going to be so fun.
It's going to be a lot of fun.
All right, wait. We need one more applause for everybody who participated and
wow, you're a real
participate.
kiss ass.
So honestly, no, thank you guys. We appreciate it.
Yeah. People did a good job.
Lynn's loving it.
That's so loud in my ear. I cannot tell you.
Okay.
Way fun. Way fun. And I can't wait for this. So September we'll begin the competition. And we'll have a chance to, well, you guys won't have a chance to eat the food, but we'll have a chance to eat the food. Max, Lynn, and myself will have a chance to eat the food, and it'll be fine. And
what about me?
well, you'll get to eat, but I don't think you can judge because you have to have an odd number of judges. And we know that you're odd. Admittedly.
Oh,
but I mean,
that's
your
nice.
food, look, your
Wow,
food sense. Look at.
You've been mean from the get-go.
No. Let me just say this. If somebody served trout.
Nope.
Well, see, there you go. That's my point. If somebody made trout.
I just wanted to know that I was invited, and then I can gracefully decline.
Of course, you get. Of course,
There you
get
go.
to eat.
So just gracefully decline and save
She
us
gets
the
to
invite.
she gets to eat. She doesn't get to judge. No judging.
Okay.
All right,
it's
but that's fair to you guys. Okay, so look it. It's almost time to cook something.
It's time to talk about our awesome sponsor first.
Right. Here's the deal. Fixtures Living has been a part of the Sam Livecast since way back. We love them for it. They are really great people. I was going to use this line. I was going to say they're going places. And they're going places that I can't really talk about the places that they are technically going to, but their expansion is going to be on a curve that goes straight up. It's going to be fast. It's going to be furious. It's going to be very exciting. They're in San Diego. They're in Costa Mesa. They're in Rancho Mirage, California, which today was 125,000 degrees. It had to be. Anybody know how hot it was in Palm Springs, Rancho Mirage today?
Palm Springs, I can check for you, but
Yeah.
that's crazy.
Anyway, that's where they are. So it's a good place to go because I know they have excellent air conditioning. And if you have bad air conditioning in Palm Springs, Rancho Mirage, you should go there. But
You know how hot it is right now?
let's see. It's 6:38. I'm gonna guess. So right here, it's probably it was in the 80s today. It's probably 70 right now. It has to be 97.
Oh, guess again, dude.
110 in Palm Springs.
Right now. And look
Holy.
Right now.
yes.
Look at Monday. It's going to be thunderstorms and 113. I have no idea how that works.
That's cool though. That's like Hawaii. Those trade winds and the rain and the tropical whatever. The Hawaii's not 110. Oh, Vaismere, that's insane. But Fixtures has been an awesome place. In fact, I have a class there this Friday night. There's a couple spots left. Let's do this. Let's give away 2 spots to my Fixtures Living class this Friday night. You can only go if you're in San Diego.
And if you're actually gonna go.
And you're going to go. I hate it when I say I'm going to give away something. Somebody wins it, and then they go, at the last minute, I can't go. It's from 6 o'clock to about 8:30. Off of Miramar Road on Doughty Street, Fixtures Living. The class is Summer Eats. Look what's in it. Cucumber mojitos, cherry bourbon lemonade, you should be drinking right now, grilled terry mayo scallops, pastrami Reuben dogs, gazpacho with grilled shrimp. Oh, my God, so good. 5-spice chicken and a little bowl of rice. The sweet, sticky, smoky ribs and hot rum peaches.
You know what? Maybe you should stick the people that didn't get chosen into a hat and pick one of them as a consolation prize.
That's an epic class.
That's an epic class. Should I do that?
That would be nice.
Well, let's do this.
Figure it out.
But then the other people might then end up as double losers.
Right.
Forget that.
All right.
Okay.
So let's come up with a food question. Lynn,
Yeah.
can you do this? Can you come up with a food question because you're a foodie
Uh-huh.
in the next, say, 10 minutes?
like a trivia question, right?
Trivia, like what is and ask about something that's, and the first person that answers gets 2 spots to my class on Friday night.
We always decide to do this on air, and it never works out very well. So.
This works in my head, though.
Okay, all right, go ahead.
We can try.
It's up to
I'm
you.
gonna let Lynn come up with a question.
He's gonna be pretty busy back here, working on the show.
Switching cameras. I'd let Kelly do it, but Kelly doesn't really know anything about food, so I don't know how that's gonna work out. All right, I'm gonna come up with something. in the next 10 minutes. I'll ask you what it is. The first person that knows who can come to the class can come to the class. How's that sound?
Sounds good to me.
Okay, I'm ready to cook in the kitchen. We've got 2 things to make tonight. It's salad week, baby caprese, and I promised to make those shishito peppers. Oh my God. They are so effing good. They came from Specialty Produce. I mean, you can get them at a few spots. I don't know where to get them. I get them here in San Diego. Okay, wait till you see them. Wait till you taste them. Oh, you can't. Sorry. Let's go. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Let's go. Okay, this is a giant cast iron pan.
I just played the intro again.
You just what?
I just played the intro.
Is that what you did? I wondered why.
So for those that don't know, I'm
like
alone back here. And
I go like this. I go, okay, ready everybody, let's cook. And then the intro plays, and then as it's ending, Lynn yells out, 4, 3, 2. I hear 1 in my own head, and then I'm ready for you guys. And it went 4, 3, 2, 1, and then it started up again.
You have no idea how embarrassed I am right now.
No, it's okay. This is a big cast iron pan. I'm putting this on the heat. Lots of heat under it. That's going to be for the shishito peppers. And Max, that's what the shishito peppers look like. And they're an amazing thing, and they're not too spicy. And as we learned today, Lynn, they're not full of calories.
I know. Yeah.
We got some information that told us that these were full of calories. So here's all you do with these. It's really great. In fact, I actually need a little bit bigger bowl. I was thinking about that. Oh, was that me?
That's good. That was you.
That was.
I thought my mic was quieter than that. Okay, watch. Check this out. So you just buy them like this, and they're crazy looking, and they're beautiful. But you want to leave this little stem on because when you go to eat them, you're going to pull that, and you're going to hold this, and it's going to let you eat them. So the only thing they get some decent olive oil. Where's my Quarantina? My favorite wee olive Quarantina is like this.
Why are they shaped like that?
Why are they shaped like that? Why is your head shaped like that? I don't really know. I mean, I guess because all peppers are different. Jalapenos are completely smooth, right?
Mm-hmm.
They do kind of look a little alien.
Padron peppers?
Fingers.
And I have padron peppers growing outside in my vertical earth garden.
I don't know what that is.
A padron pepper?
Yes.
Do you want to see it?
Yeah, go for it if you want.
Shit.
It's spicy. They told Sam it wasn't. And
No, here's the funny thing. Here's what I've learned.
They're not spicy.
No. 1 out of about every 5 or 6 padron peppers is spicy.
It's like Lucky.
I ate one the other day. Hold on, wait right there.
Here, I'm going to try and get a shot of the garden out there because it's crazy right now.
You can even hear the little drip system.
Right, check this out. Here we go.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta keep the air conditioning in.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, check this out. So here's a padron pepper. 1 out of about every 5 apparently is super spicy. You ever seen this, Lynn?
What happened
Wow.
to your finger, man?
Yeah.
Oh God! Do you
Jesus.
know what that was?
Wait, hold it in one spot.
Sorry.
Ew.
Do you know
Don't
what that was?
show that
Ew.
anymore.
Okay, we've made the cedar plank salmon on the show before, right?
No.
No, we haven't.
We haven't made it?
I don't know why, but no, we haven't.
Okay, so the cedar plank salmon involves brown sugar and it becomes molten. And I did it at the grocery outlet event last week. And as I took it off the grill, this oozing liquid molten brown sugar came off of the board and went onto my finger.
Oh.
And I couldn't do anything about it. There's nothing you can do. Because I would have dropped it if I had freaked. You just have to live with it. And it's gotten super, super, super ugly.
Oh, that's bad.
I showed it to Erin, my assistant, yesterday. She almost threw up. Okay.
And she's seen you through the worst of them.
Oh, yeah, she has. So look at, the Shishitos only have olive oil on them, right? Mm-hmm. That's it. So I'm going to take them now. I'm going to throw them in this. Look at the pan. The cast iron pan, smoking hot. I got to do this a little bit. It's going to smoke a bit. It's just going to go in here like this. I hate that noise. And now all we want to do is sort of, Lynn, what's the word?
Blistering.
There you go. Okay.
Wait, explain that. What does that mean?
So
blistering?
we're gonna let the pepper start to take on some good color. It's gonna soften them. It's gonna they're gonna puff up a little bit, but they're gonna get some color. They'll soften and they're gonna be awesome. You're gonna like these.
Oh, they look beautiful.
Yeah, no. Wait till you see them after. And the only thing we're gonna give them.
How's the shot look?
Shot looks beautiful.
Okay,
the only thing we're gonna give them is some flaky sea salt. That's it. This could have worked in 3-ingredient week. Okay, but the salad that we're gonna make is this. I'm so excited. Here's the salad. Oh, see, this is a drag. I hate the noise of the...
Hey, man, you're cooking.
It's okay, right? They don't do this on other shows.
You're cooking, dude.
Okay, so check this out. These are little cherry heirloom tomatoes. Cherry in size. These came from Specialty Produce here in San Diego. And look at them. Look how beautiful that is.
They look like little marbles.
Look at that collection, right? It's amazing. So our whole goal now is I'm going to make a Caprese salad. And the Caprese salad is with the fresh mozzarella. And the traditional way to do it is, I don't have one, but a big tomato, a slice of a big tomato with a slice of the big Caprese, the mozzarella. I like to make these things in small pieces. I call this a baby Caprese. And I don't mean like a little portion. I mean like the size of everything is super small. Look at these little tiny tomatoes. If you can find these little tomatoes anywhere, you should get them because you're going to be super happy in how great they're going to taste. Look at the thing about an heirloom tomato. Lynn, can you find that picture?
Which one?
That I put on my Facebook of the large heirlooms from Specialty?
I will check it out, man. Yeah.
Wait till you see this, right? Max, if you get a shot in here, you'll see the blistering that's starting to go on.
He's got it.
There you go. Look at that.
Yeah.
See how beautiful that is? That's what's happening here.
All right, check these tomatoes out, man.
Okay, so look at these tomatoes, right? Look at that. So heirloom tomatoes. Heirloom tomatoes are exactly what? They're tomatoes that are seeds from old, what's the word, Lynn?
You know, I was just going to say you could have asked this as your food question.
Oh, I should have done. Okay, quick. That's it. What are heirloom tomatoes?
What are heirloom tomatoes? Please post facebook.com/Sam the Cooking Guy.
I guarantee I'm going to have one already.
And like, this is for a cooking class that's valued at
$300 for a couple.
Yeah, it's not cheap, man.
Shit, I'm expensive.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, you are.
But I'm fun.
Worth every penny.
Thank you.
But yeah, what are heirloom? Or I guess just the term heirloom, right?
Well, I don't know. I mean, is it the same thing when it comes to a...
I guess we're talking about tomatoes then.
Right. Okay, these guys are almost... How gorgeous they are. God, I love this.
Sam.
Yeah.
So if you take a deep breath of that, is it going to make you cough like
No.
normal peppers?
No, it's not, because it's not spicy like that. It's not like we're cooking jalapenos in here. You're gonna see, these peppers, you eat them whole, just like this. And if they were jalapenos, look, I understand the color is a little misleading, and you might think they're super spicy because of that, but they're not. These are so smokingly delicious. It's kind of stupid. Okay, I gotta just finish this.
Can I read what it says about heirlooms?
Yes. Sure.
This came from the horse's mouth, from Specialty Produce. Heirlooms. Did you know that over the years, tomatoes have been bred to be crack resistant with thicker skins and picked earlier, which lower their sugar content but enable them to travel a lot of miles to the stores? Thicker skin and less sugar equals less flavor, but not these beauties. I guess I didn't really answer the question.
Okay, so check this out. So now look at, this is a little bag of these little baby mozzarellas. They have liquid. You want to get the liquid out? And I'm just going to dump them in here. Try not to make too much of a mess. Hold on, we're almost done here. Okay, these guys are almost there. Wow. Let me just try and get them all, get at least both sides of each of them a little bit of color, right? Oh my God, I'm so happy.
These are so good.
Okay.
So good.
Almost there, right? So look at the little mozzarellas. They come in this little like collection of, they're all like stuck together like an atom. And it's not what you want. Well, I mean, they're fine like that. But I'm going to cut them so they're going to be sort of similar size to what I've gotten there with those tomatoes. And these are going to get only a couple of things. The beautiful part of a Caprese salad is how simple it is and how delicious it is. And the simplicity makes it, in my mind, even more delicious. So a little bit of the tomato in here, a couple more.
All right, so Sam, people are saying basically they're just old tomato seeds.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, so we got a few people we can choose from. That we'll message you.
But you have to be able to go to the class, right?
Yeah.
Oh shit!
A what?
Kelly, basil. Okay, so watch this. Watch this. Those are done. Let me put them on a plate. Can you just grab a whole? There's some big leaves out there, not the small ones.
What do you want?
The big ones. You know, I like it big. So check out what this is going to do. Oh, hang on, Maxie. I just got to go right here. So you know I'm a fan of kosher salt, and I love kosher salt, and I use it all the time. There's very few other times when I deviate from my kosher salt, and it's going to be right now, and it's going to be with these Shishitos, because I want the flaky sea salt. I want to see it. I don't want to just taste it. I want to see it. So check out what we're going to do here.
Can you twist that background so I can get a shot of it?
Yep. And that is Marlborough sea salt, and that's from New Zealand. Oh, it's not. Wait, it is. Yeah, that's from New Zealand. And that when I first had that kind of salt, it was given to me when I shot in New Zealand. So watch this.
Yeah, I can smell that from here, man. That is crazy talk.
Thank you, Kel.
Sure, Sam.
Well, that's hot. So then you just take these guys. You're going to put them just right down on here. So I'm telling you, when it comes to appetizers, an appetizer that is 1, 2, 3 ingredients, if you're going to count the oil, is pretty damn good. And these things are finger food because the whole goal of this is you do this. You find one, you pick it up. Look how gorgeous. Glistening, brown, and holy shit. Just buy some. But you have to buy Shishitos. You can't do that with jalapenos, and there's not too many other peppers that you can do that with. Okay, but here's our salad, right? So now I need some basil. And the basil that I want for this is called I'm just going to chiffonade this, which is that fancy word sort of just meaning like chopped up. Fine.
Sam, where can you buy the flaky salt?
I don't actually remember where I got that one, Kel. Watch what I'm going to do with the basil. Hold on one sec. I think you could buy it at a decent cookware store. I'm going to take these big leaves, I'm going to stack them on top of one another. This is called chiffonade, right? Like this, you don't need the stems. Just on top of one another, on top of one another, on top of one another. And then I'm going to take them and I'm going to roll them like a big cigar. Watch this. Roll them like a cigar. Like that. And then you do this. And then you thinly slice all the way down. And so I like this in little bits. So check this out, right? So we've got this beautiful basil just right out of our garden, or from wherever you've got it. We're going to do this. We're going to add it to the tomatoes, the heirloom cherries that we got from Specialty, with the little baby mozzarellas. And we're going to add two things. Now, the traditional things that you would add to a caprese salad would be olive oil. Excuse me. Oh my God. Kelly, you should come have one.
Leave some for the pictures, sir.
Never
Hey,
mind,
wait!
don't worry about
I'm gonna take part in the one thing that I've never been able to.
Oh, eat while you're in there.
Eat
Show
while
it
I've
to the
got the
camera
camera.
right here. Oh, that's what it's like. Junior.
Oh.
All right, so look. So
Holy shit!
I know. Can you believe it?
Oh
How
my
good are
God.
those? How good are those? So look, the two things that you would now add to the caprese would be olive oil and balsamic vinegar. Am I saying that right?
I say balsamic.
Balsamic.
Potato,
Balsamic?
potato, whatever, man.
Balsamic.
Oh, jeez, no.
What is it? Anyway, I'm going to use the Quarantina, my favorite from We Olive, our sponsor. By the way, you can go to weolive.com, click on Shop Now. You can go to the page that lets you buy, and you go to the little, what is it, Max? The promo code. You put Sam in, and you get 10% off your order. Amazing olive oil. 10 locations. Forget the locations, just shop online. You can be in bed naked in the morning, computer on your lap. You can shop and buy olive oil for yourself or for friends. How amazing, right? We Olive. They're all over the place.
Sam, that's 3 letters, man. It's like 3 1/3%.
How do you
for every
not
letter.
remember that? Okay,
That's crazy.
But check this out. The traditional things are olive oil, balsamic vinegar. Boom. We're going to use those. We're going to use olive oil, but we're going to use, that came from We Olive, the white balsamic vinegar. Oh my God. So I had these two things together when I was there, and it was so good it was stupid. But the other part is, there's no color changing here, right? The black balsamic vinegar is going to go in here, and you don't use that much, but still, it's going to change it a little bit. So this one,
Oh, how weird is this?
it's
I'm sorry.
completely clear. Wait.
Facebook just told me I was temporarily blocked from making public comments. I wonder
What'd
if
you
I
do?
did something bad.
Oh, sometimes
do?
when you.
Oh my God. It says some of my comments were reported as spam.
Okay, right here. Let me just finish the salad, right? So now there's some kosher salt, because you have to add salt to everything to add to the flavor, and some fresh ground pepper. And now we just mix lovingly. Oh, okay. It's 1,000 degrees here in San Diego, or 80 degrees, or whatever we believe it is.
It's quite comfortable, actually.
Well, there's air conditioning here. I'm just saying, it's super hot. I'm glad we didn't have to use ovens and stuff
Your
like that.
mom's super hot.
My mom is super hot at 88. Thank you. But here's the thing. These little cherry heirlooms are gorgeous in color, but really they're more amazing for their flavor. That bite, this is what you want. You can make the big old caprese salad. I apologize for my finger. Let me just do this. You can make the big caprese salad. I'm just telling you, the baby one, this right here, that's the way to go. Look how pretty those colors are. I love that. And this bite, okay. I'm just saying this. I had the white balsamic vinegar when I was at We Olive. I never imagined how happy I would be using it, because whenever you use the dark, I mean, it changes things a little bit. There's no change in here. This is all the glorious color that you want, ma'am. The little white balls stay like little white balls. They don't change. They don't get any darker.
I can't even make a
I know, never mind.
TWSS on that.
Never mind. All right, it's been a great night. We have our 8 competitors. You'll be getting emails. Be happy for the people, even if you put a submission in and you didn't get chosen. We're going to do it again. I have an idea, a different idea for the next version, but for now, be happy for them. The Sam Livecast cooking competition will start in September. Everybody will get emails. Make the little baby Caprese salad. Go to Fixtures Living. Love them. Go to We Olive. Shop now. Promo code SAM. 10% off whatever you order. And the Shishito Peppers. Dudes, really, you got to make these things. Just find them. 3 ingredients. They're so stupid good. I can't believe it.
Can we end the show on the couch over here? Because it's pretty cute.
Yeah.
Max,
oh, a shot. Max,
you need
she's
to-
got a shot over there she wants to see.
Oh, it's just the diggers.
Okay.
Hang on.
Oh, look at them. Lucky, get out. Stop licking your nuts.
There you go.
There you go.
That's
All right.
embarrassing. Okay. Shh.
Thanks, you guys. It's been an hour and 2 minutes. We'll see you Wednesday night. Salad Week continues right here on the Sam Livecast. See ya.